And dungeon number 3. Let's get in there and head over to this video game's water temple. Bit similar to Ocarina, huh? You know, you got a forest temple, you got a fire temple, you got a water temple now. Like, what is happening here? Is this Ocarina of Time 2? Like, oh my god, what are they even doing here anymore? Nah, just kidding. This dungeon's kind of cool. Welcome to the iconic single room of the Lakebed Temple. We're gonna be spending a lot of time in the water, so be prepared. Prepare yourselves for the big show. All right, so first things first, get these water bombs from this chest. And, I think... Oh, wait a minute. Did that... Oh. I don't know where that whole switching sound is coming from, but... apparently something's happening with those choo-choos. As a general rule of thumb, as alternatives to potions, I would definitely... Ow. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I forgot to set the amiibo. Crap. Alright, that's what we're talking about. Now we can take all the damage in the world. So, as a general rule of thumb with choo-choos, use them as alternatives if you need to. Seriously, they're just free money. They're just free potions without money. Well, duh, that's what free means. What am I, a fool? Now, somewhere in this room is a blue chew. I think I may have missed it. But basically, if you get blue chew jelly, then that's basically the equivalent of a blue potion, which will fill up all of your hearts rather than a fixed amount. So that's all well and good. What's also well and good is the fact that you need to blow up these stalagmites. Whoa, that's treacherous. Whoa, don't you think you ought to knock down these stalactites? Yeah, they are. Hanging off the ceiling first? They don't look to be very stable. I bet they break pretty easily if we hit them in the force, don't you think? Yeah. That's basically what I just said. You don't get the Plinkett treatment of, I just said that, you know? You're not Fi. You're better than her anyway. Even though I like Fi. Anyway, what are you doing, Link? Stop dancing. Thank you. That enemy with the armor plate that we just saw is called a Helmasaur. Basically, you want to attack their butts and nothing else. Just attack their booty butt cheeks, and you're all good to go. Anyway, yeah, there are blue Tektites down there too. Basically the same as red ones, except they're like more water-based, you know. That's definitely water. Lizalfos here. They easily die to a jump attack and an ending blow. Otherwise, they're pretty tough enemies if you don't know what you're doing. And here we go. The room that basically scared me off when I was little. Or rather, when I was playing this game for the first time. The central room of Lakebed Temple is going to be kind of crazy. Because, well, as you can clearly see, there's so many ways to go. So many choices to, you know, choose. And so little time. But where we really want to, and where we're really aiming for, is a room on this floor. Bye-bye. Oh, and right here. Come on, can I enemy long? Nope. I can't enemy long jump, obviously. But what I can do is get this chest right here. Man, they really want you to make use of your arrows, do they? Right there, right in front of Link, is where the boss room is. And what I just did was turn the staircase. You could do it from there, you can do it from here, but just so long as you have at least wiggle room to, you know, pull the switch, then you'll be completely fine with changing the staircase. But I wouldn't recommend turning the staircase any more than you already have. I mean, that is if you're playing along anyway. I'm not entirely sure if you even are playing along with me. But if you were, then I think it would go a little something like this. I don't know. But what I do know is that the map is your friend in this scenario. You definitely want to keep track of where you're going and which room you came out of, just so you won't be lost. Here's Zuku, by the way. She'll just say the same thing over and over again. So we got her back. Lakebed Uku is definitely a good speedrunning tool. Well, because of routing and everything and whatever. On the GameCube at least. You can use Lakebed Uku to essentially go back to the Twilight section of Lanayru, since you're basically doing this right in the middle of the Twilight section. That's what you're basically doing. That's not where I wanted to go. See what I mean when I say that this can be kind of confusing? Like, even all these years later, it still kind of confuses me, like the whole navigation of this whole entire dungeon. And it all has to do with this central room. It all has to do with this. Because of this, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. What I want to do is I want to shoot for that room right there. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I think, unless that way's blocked off. No, it isn't. Okay. I'm good. I'm not completely screwed. It's like I said, the little map is your friend in this scenario. And also, I should really pay attention to where I'm actually going. And actually pay attention to which rooms are blocked off and which rooms aren't. Helmasaur. Hello there. Goodbye there. Whenever a Helmasaur is destroyed, they leave behind their armor. I don't know why that is, and I don't know why there are vines right there. There's nothing over there on the map indicating that those are tangible surfaces where you can climb, but whatever. Oh, yeah, I remember what I do. Okay. This room, I actually kind of sort of have a story with this room. Like, during a birthday, I don't remember which birthday this was. I don't remember which birthday this was, but I think, yeah, it was definitely like a 2007 birthday party. And it was my birthday party, and, you know, I got the Wii on Christmas Day. Yeah, I got the Wii on Christmas Day, thankfully. And, one of the reasons I flipped out a little bit, well, leading into the story a little bit, when I got the Wii on Christmas 2006, I was like, oh my god, so cool! And then, when I was trying to insert the game into the Wii, I'm like, why isn't it working? Why isn't the game working? It's supposed to work. Why isn't it working? Only to find out, like, 20 minutes later, 25 minutes later, after like panicking because, you know, me as a 13-year-old, I flipped out a little bit. Well, not a little bit, but you understand what I mean. 20 minutes later, I realized that, you know, I was putting the disc in wrong. Maybe I should read the instructions more. But yeah, I promise this is going to lead into the story. So that was years late. That was when I got my Wii. And then this room right here, I remember vividly during a party where I was with a whole bunch of friends. We were all playing Twilight Princess together. One of my friends was all like, "Oh wait, can we change the channel? Can we change the game right now?" And I'm like, "No, this is my party. I can do whatever I want." I mean, I could be remembering like all details wrong. Like I swear I could be remembering this wrong. But I think maybe one of my friends got tired of like seeing Twilight Princess and showing us this really cool room, this really cool dungeon, and they wanted to like, you know, switch games to like Wii Sports or whatever, and I was like, no, this game is cool. And I might have been a dumb little 14-year-old. I might have been a dumb like 14-year-old. Because like the Wii came out when I was 13, and in 2007 I was like, yeah, I was like a dumb 14-year-old. I still had shit to work out when I was a teenager. I really did. Like I just want to tell more stories about like my time with like the Wii and stuff, because the Wii was so cool. It was really cool. The way that motion controls were a thing, like Wii Sports, how it was like the perfect tech demo before, you know, Astro's Playroom. Actually, no. I'm gonna say this right now. Wii Sports is better than Astro's Playroom. Fuck it. It's like you never get that sense of wonder when you had like true one-to-one motion controls. I mean, don't get me wrong, Astro's Playroom is goated. But I think Wii Sports is just as goated. Honestly, they could be on the same level. And then like Twilight Princess comes along and they're like, "Yo, motion controls, bro, they're so cool." That's why everybody was like playing Twilight Princess on the Wii rather than on the GameCube, because, you know, people who still had a GameCube had to wait like a month later. Like, I think Twilight Princess came out, like, part of me was thinking, did Twilight Princess come out in 2006 on the GameCube or 2007? And then I realized it was, 2006 when Twilight Princess Wii came out. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, no, why do you think everybody was playing Twilight Princess on the Wii? Bye, lizard buddy. You might be missed. Why do you think everybody was playing Twilight Princess on the Wii? Because it had the fancy, spancy, schmancy new motion controls and stuff, you know? It had all the crazy, crazy new things. It was insane how amazing that was. It's like new tech, new stuff, new cool thing to do. New cool stuff to do with it. And I was just like, yeah, man, yeah. Now, don't forget, I hadn't grown my gamer brain yet. I didn't grow my gamer brain. So I just thought all video games were good. So I was like, ha ha ha, funny Twilight Princess, ha ha ha. Funny Zelda. Yeah, I was like, funny Zelda game is funny. And Wii Sports is also funny. So I was just like, yeah, Twilight Princess is just kind of cool like that. I don't know what made me go off on this tangent. Like, it's like, I don't know. Like, should I play Twilight Princess on the Wii or should I play it on the Wii U? No, I definitely should have played it on. I definitely should play it on the Wii U, because that's the real shit. You got to play it on right now. because now you can actually play the game like a human being, rather than like a peasant. Now, people who own a Wii aren't peasants. They're cool. Now, according to many a folk, those who only own a Switch 1 and not a Switch 2 are going to be peasants. Well, they're still going to make games for the Switch. Like, I'm going to get the Switch 2 versions of Pokemon Legends and Metroid Prime. And I'm gonna upgrade all of my shit to the Switch 2, and we're just gonna have a fun time with it. We really are just gonna have fun all around the place and all around the world, because the Switch 2 is just that good. Anyway, if you've been following along with the video while you heard me talking over and over and over again about, like, so much other shit, you realize that the main objective of this dungeon is to actually get the water flow going again. Like, our main objective is the boss area for sure. And basically, we can't really reach that. But what we can do is raise the water level so that we can reach it. So that's our basic objective of this. And honestly, I thought it was going to be a lot more confusing than I made it out to be. Okay, so I did a stream. Okay, so I did a stream like years ago. I think this might have been like 2016 or something. Yeah, that might have been like a stream that I once did when I was still like streaming on Twitch. And like I was randomly playing Twilight Princess HD, and as part of like the New Year's streams or whatever, I was just playing like random games on the Wii U, so it was fine. But like I remember like the Lake Bed Temple like giving me so much trouble. Like I really don't know what it was that gave Lake Bed Temple like so much trouble when it was clearly like one of the easiest, when it was like clearly one of the easiest things in the entire world. It's not really, it's basically like the least complicated water temple that we've ever seen, and yet it's that central room, I swear to God, it's that central room that made it all so complicated. Like, just trying to figure out where to go was just like an adventure. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe it was just me being dumb or whatever, but that's basically how it was. Okay, so now that we got that done, we now have risen the water level very slightly. So, let's see if we can do something else now. So we want to go one floor down again. It's kind of weird how we don't even have the dungeon map yet. We want to go back to that room. Oh wait, I think I know. I don't know, but I think. Okay, so what I want to do... Oh, wait, we're already there. Are we? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Like, did I actually do this right? Or nah? Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. I could have dropped down here, but, you know, I wanted to show you that the water flow was going again, so that was good. In Tasses. Right over there is a very important thing. Right there is a very important collectible. And it all involves, like, those large jars. In tool-assisted speedruns, if you somehow program Link to just make it so that the Gale Boomerang just picks up that pod over there and goes all the way over there where you have to weigh down that switch, then you would be able to get whatever is inside there early. I don't know how you would manage to even do that, but apparently it's possible thanks to the power of being a robot. Anyway, hi. Thank you. Okay, there we go. It's just rupees. Okay, I really wanted to go over there. But that's just not the way things work, huh? Because I actually do need a small key. Okay, so I wanted to go on the north side. I wanted to go over there. There we go. Okay. And now what's in this lovely, lovely chest? A key. Neat. Choo-choos are gonna drop down from the ceiling. You don't even need to worry about a thing at all. Ah, okay. Okay. I was wondering, like... Never mind, that's not where we wanted to go. We actually wanted to go all the way back to where we once were. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this game and with Link opening doors, but like it's just so cool how Link opens doors by himself in this game. It's just, I don't know, it's just really cool how Link has to like physically push the door open. I don't remember if it happens in any other game, but there it is. Clams. Get away from me, Clam. You can't do that, Clam. Alright, what do we got here? Deku Toad! So, this is the Deku Toad. Yeah. You would think it would be called the Zora Toad, but no. It's the Deku Toad. So, destroy all the tadpoles. And then, oh gosh. Okay, there we go. Once he drops down, just slash at the tongue. And then, when it opens up the big mouth like a big boy... Get the tongue again. Haha! Idiot. Burp. I find it weird how it just burps. Like, it's so weird. I should actually be careful now. I should really be careful now. Oh, God. Okay, good. Bet you Jelly saved the day. Alright, let me get some water bombs in there just in case I need to do another cycle. And screw you! Ew, it's spewing out green. It's ew. It's gross and disgusting, like, oh, God. Well, whatever. It's all okay because our item temple this time is the hook shot. It's only the claw shot in name. It's just to make it sound cooler. But I mean, it's still the hook shot, so it really counts as being a really cool thing. All right. Now that we got ourselves a fancy new item called the hook shot, aka the claw shot, now navigating should be very much easier now. So the claw shot. I don't know why they named it like this. But they did anyway. So, yeah, now with the hook shot, or claw shot, or whatever, you can now make Helmosaurs vulnerable. Yeah, you can just make them vulnerable no matter what. There you go. It's all good is in the hoodis. But of course, that's not the only use of claw shots. With the claw shot, now you can latch on the vines. Basically, anything that you can latch onto, the claw shot can do that. You know, for a price anyway. And the price is entirely free. It is killing a giant toad that's named after an entirely unrelated race of people. There are no Dekus in this game, I just realized. Jeez. Okay, let me take a look at my map here. I don't think there's anything. Oh wait, what was I doing here? Oh wait, did I just get the... Yeah, the dungeon map was right here all along. Good, I was wondering where it was, and I was just like, okay, cool. Nice. So, let's see. Oh, yeah. Now that we have our fancy claw shot. Wait a minute. There we go. All right, now that we have our fancy hook shot, I'm going to keep flipping back and forth between hook shot and claw shot, and I'm not sorry. Heart container! That's 9 hearts now. Again, if you're wondering, why do I have 9 instead of 8? Boomerang lawn jumps are the best. Now you can go past these pesky walls absolutely no problem thanks to the claw shot. And it's all cool. It's all very cool. Okay, so I think that's about the halfway point. Like, I would probably consider, like... Yeah, I definitely consider, like, the mini-bosses, like, basically the halfway point. What am I doing? So I think next where we want to go is... first floor down to the... east? Yeah, to the east? Yeah, east? And thanks to this thingamabob, we can easily do that. Now, how are we able to easily do that? Well, it's simple. Use our fancy new item. If you can't find any, like, you know, thing to weigh down the, whatever. If you can't find any way to turn the thing, then you obviously turn it yourself. Indeed. So now with that, I guess we're all done. Well, Link, you're looking up there. What you looking up at, buddy? Old boy, old buddy, old pal? What you doing, old buddy, old buddy, old buddy? Anyway, Next time on Twilight Princess HD, we're going through the rest of Lakebed Temple. Hopefully this won't take, like, too long, I guess, because we still got plenty of chests left to do. Plenty of chests left to, uncover, I guess. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.